And into the desert, where the sky is filled with flaming arrows and the sand rife with black scorpions. Headless chickens wandered the desert. But most problematic, as I made my way finally to the road, I found that on that road was the hot rod worm. And if ever there's trouble on America's motorways, the hot rod worm is at fault. Let's play. It happened on Highway 29, just outside of Creston. I was on my way to Buttonwillow, hauling a load of casket handles and chicken feed. I happened to glance in my rearview mirror, and I spot this big cloud of dust coming up fast behind me. It was a souped-up jalopy, a Ford Model Bucket T. That's what I saw in the driver's seat that had me checking my eyelids for pinholes. Because behind the wheel of that automobile was nothing but a big brown worm, a non-arthropod invertebrate. He didn't have a foot to break with or an arm to steer, but he sure took lay on the gas. It was a hot rod worm. It was a hot rod worm. Well, at first I figured I was just suffering from a bad case of white line fever. But then at about 100 miles per hour, that monster skidded around me, just about blew my 18 wheels clear off the road. So I leaned out my window and I said, "Hey, you crazy critter, you keep snaking around like that and we'll both be headed for the meat wagon." Well, that big old ugly slimy thing just gave me this eerie sort of smile, kind of curled up, flopped his tail down on the steering wheel and gave his heap a 180. Next thing I know, this freak is dropping the hammer down, and we are headed for a fender bender of cataclysmic proportion. Me and a hot rod worm. It was a hot rod worm. So this legless larva is coming straight at me, playing some twisted game of chicken. But I ain't swerving for no grub, so I just power up and stand on it. Before I get flung from my seat, I run my Mack truck straight through that creep. Through the smoke in the glass, I can see that I sliced that damn worm and his motor car in half. But much to my consternation, he is still riding high, only now there's two of them. His front half is cruising on a two-wheel steering suspension and a V8 engine in one lane, and in the other his back half is regenerating on top of the trunk, riding the rear two tires straight to hell. Scientists call this mitosis, but I give up, man. I'm gonna get me a job as a shoe salesman and never see a hot rod worm. It was a hot rod worm. It was a hot rod worm. Yeah. Yeah. So that didn't end well for me. My collision with the hot rod worm